What's up, lovely people? Welcome to Fun Crypto. Today I'm bringing you a new coin which is called Curve. So Curve is a yield farming token, and since we are making so much money on DeFi and yield farming, so it's the phenomenon has begun, and I'm so excited to see where this thing goes in the bear market. So I'm pretty excited for this coin because uh, the way it's built and the way it looks, it's like it's interesting to me how this happened. And see, the founder and the CEO of Curve is Michael Igorov, a Russian scientist who has various experience with cryptography related enterprises. Um, So let's see what it's doing in BTC chart. So it's really on the bottom, which I really like in BTC. So it began in August 2020, which is very recent. So I'll take you in and show you why I'm excited about this project, and let's get in. Um, since it's like it's DeFi, it's yield farming, and I want to show you what this means. Oh, let's go to see. It has $879 million market cap as of now. And if we dig in a little more deeper, we can see this is listed on Binance and Huobi, and Coinbase Pro just listed it. I'll get into this in a little bit and show you um, the changes it made when it listed in Coinbase. It's on Kraken, it's on Gemini, it's on all the major exchanges, in the top, almost all of them. And there is a very good reason for this. So this is a yield farming coin, and we go into yield farming right here. You'll see Venus is also one of the thing. Venus has probably like $7 billion logged, and Pancake is the second, and Sushi is the third, and Curve is the fourth. So and there are different kinds of things where we can lock, like Compound and BUSD. This is like we're locking here the stable coins. This is a stable coin exchange. So I'll show you the interface in a little bit. Um, if we see what it does, and the way it's built, it's really old school, and I really like that. So it's almost everywhere. That's one good reason to invest in this, because it piques a lot of interest because of, look at this volume rise here. From January to April, the volume is like really blowing up. So, and if you see, the max supply is 3.3 billion. There is only 8% released, and there's a good reason for this. So these are logged for almost 300 years. It's a long-term release. So that's the reason, even though the coins are like, you know, total supply is like 1.4, no, it's like a huge number. Look at this, like 3 billion to 1.4 billion. And there are 265 million released, and each year I think this is the number they will release. So 8%, as of now we are in, till next 300 years. That's the reason it is 8%. So don't be panicked over there, uh, because when I see this, when I see only 8% released, and I want to know why. Like, what is stopping? Like, what is their distribution plan? Because if we don't see the distribution plan, then they can dump on us. They can sell a lot of coins that will actually make a market dump. So the process they have, and the way they log these things. And there's 30% to stakeholders for 2 to 4 year vesting. So that's like a lot of good amount of staking you're doing there. So 5% for pre-CRV liquidity providers with 1 year vesting, because these are very early investors in my view. 5% to Curve Dao Community Reserve, and 3% to employees with 2 year of vesting. So you can see this. The remaining 1.7 billion Curve is set to be distributed at a diminishing rate of 2.5 to 1/4, I would say, each year, meaning the entirety of the supply will not be issued for over 300 years. This is a long-term release, and we will not even be alive at the time, probably. It's like upon launch, 2 million CRV or 0.067% of total supply will be distributed each day until 62% has been distributed through liquidity mining. So this is a long-term model. That's the reason they're logged, and the way this is built. Look at this website. This is very old school, which I initially I did not like, because when I saw that, it's like it'll turn you off with all the graphics we are seeing, and Uniswap with these unicorns and shit. Pancake swap with its pancakes and syrup and shit. It's this is a very old school, if you go to Nasdaq and stuff, this is how it looks. So it's like, but I really like this, because what this does is it'll remove the risk of various kinds of attacks, because there is nothing in here. This is very easy to access, and there will be no lagging, because there is not much to load in the page. It's very simple. It's super simple. So that's the reason I really like this, because this is like Windows 95 and Windows 98. So this is very old school, but it would be very quick, because there is nothing much to for us to do here. So I really like this. Maybe in the future they might change it. I don't know about that, but as of now, I'm really liking this, because it's so simple. It has more options if you want to select and stuff. It might take a little bit of time for people to get used to this view right now. But you can see there's a lot of money logged into this, and the base. You can select a pool to get your rewards. Which is, look at this, like 15% reward. Like it's like there's so many things in this. You can see a lot of pools here, and you can select a pool to put your money in, and there are $4.8 billion logged into this, and there's $238 million in daily volume, which is really good. See, why am I picking this coin over Aave? It is yet to begin, because Aave, if I compare this with Aave, and Aave already is like high. It already reached it's very high as of now. So I'm looking for maximum return as an investor. Also with strong fundamentals. This is like super easy. Like, in the sense, there's not much going on here. In the sense, there's no graphics, and it's really easy to look at it, and there's no it's not like making you wonder. That's one way of seeing this. Um, I'm not bothered about the graphical part for DeFi that much. It's like, if you go to give me 1 second here. If you go to DeFi Pulse, so even this is not a huge, if you see this, this is not huge either. It's not too graphical, so which I'm okay with. But there's a lot of things, and so this is see, Curve is stablecoin exchange, and also stablecoin staking for your rewards. So in a sense, so you can look at this. It's USDC and Tether. If you want to exchange from USDC to Tether, and there's so many coins, right? Pax is one of it. It's like there's so many stable coins. If you want to move from stable coin to stable coin, from this coin to that coin, then this is the exchange, because it's like $1. the charge to move, right? So so if for you to change like 10,000 or $100,000, the fees is like $1. And this is a decentralized exchange. It's not a centralized exchange. So that's one of the thing I really like about this, because it's not centralized. It's decentralized. So you can come here with your wallet and let me like connect my wallet here. I think it's already open. So alrighty. So you can see that we can change our the stable coins into different stable coins if we want. So we do need this in the future. So I'm happy that we already have one. If we whenever we want to change, so I'm bringing this to your attention, and you can see all the pools here, right? The pools where we can stake and earn money here. So it's like there's so much going on for this, and the most exciting part for me is like we can also check out. It's listed on Coinbase on March 23rd. So the and let me take you to the chart, which this is the reason I'm really excited. This is called a cup and a handle formation. And if you see, it's like, generally how cup and handles are traded is when the breakout happens right here, when it breaks upwards from here, that's where you actually like set up a trade. But I'm buying this. I already like set up an order. Like this is a $11,580 order. I just kept it at like $3.10. I could buy it right now, right here. I mean, I'm just looking at like because it doesn't matter. I mean, for I'm gonna hold this for long term. If it's like comes, let's just say Bitcoin crashes, and if this is coming below, I'll set up an alert right here, and I might like exit, or I will actually what I'll do is I will keep the coins and stake and earn more. So if it's like pulling downwards. That's my idea as of now. But in my view, this is gonna break out very big. This is a 6 months from September to February, right? One, two, three, four, five, six. It's like 6 months of this movement for me. This formation, which is the longest, and the pop would be very huge too. So generally, how cup and handles are measured is we go to the bottom of the cup. So it's right there to the top of the breakout point. This is a breakout point. Generally, what we do in trading is we buy at the breakout right here. This is where we buy. When this breaks from here, that's where we set up a buy order. Because that's confirmed that it's going to go higher from here. When this breaks this resistance of this $3.50 or 60 cents around this area. So it's testing and consolidating right here, and this is very healthy chart for me. This is very very healthy for me because it just started its cup and handle formation. It pulled back to 2/3 and it started going higher. So it's very healthy for me. So if we measure what would be the taking profit zone, this is right here. So $6.80 would be where I would like to take profit. So let's see how this pans out, and how I want to see how this plays out, and see how this is going to play out. So because it actually showing me a bearish cross in the 4 hours, so I might pull it down. I mean, I already pull it down, so it would, in my view, I think it would like test this area and go higher. But if it comes below, see this is added only on 23rd, right? So if we see on the 23rd, I think this is the pump we had. This is when Coinbase listed this. That's the reason it had like the green volume candle here, and the volume candle also is big here. If you see that this candle is also pretty big. So for me, this is just so ready to pump. It's like really ready to pump in my view. I'm excited for this. because this could have a massive pump upside. Let me show you an example what I'm talking about. So if you see, this is a cup and a handle when it's in the bottom. So it's like it just began and came down, and like um, from July to November or December, we could this is like 6 months of this run right here, and came back and like pulled back. The smaller the pullback, the higher the push upwards. So this pull is like very tiny. It pulled back very tiny. That's the reason it popped up really high. So this is EOS, right? So last time my entry was all the way down here. When everyone was freaking out, I've been buying this, and I bought a lot around here. So this is my highest reward coin. I earned 18 bitcoins on US last time, and I lost all those 18 bitcoins by stupid investments. That's a different story. So, but it's a great experience though. It's altogether, I learned so much. I went through market psychology classes and trading classes, and that kind of showed me what I'm sharing here, because it's like trading lessons are not cheaper. They don't come cheap if you're learning from good people. Like, they're talented, they would not give it for cheap. You will, all the information I'm sharing, I learned it by paying thousands of dollars to various mentors. So this cup and handle right here, it's like the pullback is so tiny, so you can see how high it pushed upwards. So we are here. This is what happening. This is a 6 month. If we measure this, this is like July to December. So this is exact. So cup and handle are generally like in daily chart. 6 month is a very healthy. Like 3 to 6 month is like super healthy formation. So it's like a long wait for me to like buy all these dips, and because it's like a 6 month wait, but the reward is so high. Look at these pumps right here. This is like we are right here in my view, the space we are right here. We didn't even reach this. We didn't even reach this point yet, in a sense. So if we see the previous high, this is the high, right? So if we compare this, so if we see 3.2 dollars here, this price, we are not even there. So in a sense, we are not even here. So we are still like farming. So and since like it's yield farming, and like we have a long way to go on this. And generally what happens is when we are breakout trading this thing, we need volume here. The volume will grow more, little more higher. It's going to go higher once it crosses the $3.60-70. So I am since I'm buying this for long term, I'm not like looking to get because I'm little delayed on this, in a sense. This would be a great point to enter, or this would be a great point to enter, or $2.30 would be a great point to enter uh, once it breached this downward, this handle part. Once it reached this area, this is where I would like to buy. But I was not aware of this project at the time, so I just got aware just today and yesterday evening actually. So it looks very interesting, and it's very ready to start its journey upwards. So I thought, I should like put like 10,000, $11,000, which is lying in my Coinbase account, and thought, I should like get into this and see what I could do, because it is showing me the signs of pumping. It's so ready to pump. So if we see I'm showing you this example so that you would understand. So Google cup and handle and learn a little more about it. So this is Investopedia, and you can see the cup and handle formation here. Generally, traders buy right here in this area when this breaches. So you can also buy when this downward channel is breached upwards. Generally, what they do is traders buy right here in this when this breach happens, because it's when this breaches, it's going to come back and retest. You can see one or two red candles here, right? So we see this when it goes higher, it comes back and consolidating. This is where we enter. So this is where you enter, depending upon how this is performing. So yeah, I really like this as of now. It's showing me great signs of like going higher. Let's see how this is gonna play out, because I'm not only looking at the technical side of what this project is about, but I'm looking at the chart and what the chart is telling me. So it's I mean, too bad that I missed the entry around like in Jan, but I'm not gonna worry about it. A good trader will always find a good trade. That is how it is. Like, wherever we are, we can always find good trade if we know what to look for. And coming to one of the question, Daniel asked me in the comments that why am I trading in Bitcoin pair? I'm thinking to make a separate video on that, because it deserves a separate video, because I can't. It takes time to explain um, why am I trading in Bitcoin pair. So I have USD, so I'm buying this in USD, but I would love to trade this in Bitcoin if it is available in Bitcoin to trade. So my profile is I'm trading mostly like 70% of my trading would be on Bitcoin charts. 30% of my coins I will trade on Tether or USD or USDC, or the stable coins, because I'm still like to keep a little bit of cash aside. So I would actually make a new video on that and share, because it's a newcomer question and most people will not know um, about why experienced people trade in Bitcoin. Newcomers trade in Tether and USD. If experienced people are trading Tether and USD, they are only trying to make more money, because all the newcomers will make a lot of mistakes. That's where all the newcomers are. So that's being said, I'll make a new video on that. And you see, for me, this is just so ready to pop. It's just like testing this support line here, because it's a good support around here. If this breaks from here, that's about it. This is gonna go to six. It's like 100% move, isn't it? Like, if we like buy this here, let me see what this move is. So this is like 100% move, which is easily possible. If Bitcoin goes to like, see, for me, if I'm looking to invest, and I need an entry. This is a very good entry. So if we, I'm interested in buying mana, but this is not an entry for me. My entry is right here. I will wait for it to come down here. Let's just say it didn't come here and it start going higher. I don't give a shit. I always look for, I'm not emotionally attached to any altcoin. My view is to earn more Bitcoin, period. It's like whatever the altcoins are my playing cards to make more Bitcoin. However fancy the idea is, and once Bitcoin starts crashing, everything will crash, and they're going to crash very hard. So for me, I'm looking at the right point to enter, and this is giving me an amazing point. Look at this, how perfect! It's like textbook. It's like, look at this thing. It's so textbook. Can you see this thing? Like how perfect this is. So I don't want to miss this, and that's why I'm actually okay to buy it here and put a stop loss. Generally, stop loss should be below the handle, which is like $1.50. I might not even put stop loss for this, because this is not a stupid project. So is there's like billions of dollars are already like being staked in this, and since it's decentralized and it's there are $4.8 billion deposits. This is not this is like USDC and Tether and shit. So it's like real money, right? So since Tether also started like did their audit, and they're also backing up with insurance. It's like Tether doesn't want USDC to be bigger. That's the reason they came out as of now and sharing all this information. And Tether has more money than they printed in the bank, according to I think they had $100 million more, in my view, 100 million or 10 million more than how much ever they have printed so far. So that shows that the Tether is, as of now, in my view, Tether is too big to let go and, like, pull the rug. It's so big. And it's stupid to do that. So that's the reason they're whitening everything. They're cleaning everything, and, like, so they're showing up their audit reports and to the New York officials and stuff. So it's becoming more like, they don't want USDC to become the next big stable coin, which I think USDC might actually compete with Tether. It could happen. We'll see how about that. But this is what my view is as of now, and I'm really excited for this. This is not a trading, I'm not advising you to, I'm not a personal advisor or trading advisor or investment advisor. This is what I am doing. Do your own research before you put down your money. You can't just watch a YouTube video and throw your money on it. Stay conscious and do your research and see whatever I'm saying is valid or not. If Bitcoin falls down, this would come down crashing. And this is gonna cry. Everything will fucking come down, not just this. But I'm trading against my emotions. My emotions are, it's like telling me to wait for this to pop. I could actually do that, but this is not a bad project. It's not like something where the fundamentals are pretty good, and I want to see how this thing goes. Because if this thing is like crashing down, then I would go into the website and probably stake it and keep it there to earn more CRV. I have to find that out how to do that. But as of now, I'm okay with what it is doing, because this would be a gigantic move. This is like because it only began. This is just a tiny beginning. Just began. It's only in, like, what, September. This has a long way to go. You see this. This is just the beginning part we are in right now. It didn't even reach to this area of the chart. If you compare this, we didn't even reach this area here, right? So it's like we didn't even reach this area here, not the top. We didn't even come close to like $5 yet. So that means that it started in, like, what, uh, when did it start? Like, August, right? So we didn't even reach its own previous high, which is in September. So this is not a full-fledged high for me. We're just right here in this area, probably right here, around this or this area. So let's see how this is going to play out, because we have a long way to go. If we compare the previous stop to, I'm not saying it's gonna go this high, but I'm just saying that, there is a chance that it could reach there. This is not my main investment, but I can trade this and get out if I want to. I can trade this and make double money and just get out. When Bitcoin makes this $20,000 move, I think that would happen. So in the next video, I'm gonna explain about why am I trading Bitcoin pair and the logic behind it, and also the TA of Bitcoin and where we are going. Watch for that video. I'm gonna, like, post probably both videos at the same time, so you can check that out. I wish you a lot of Bitcoin, and stay alert and don't make quick decisions when markets are doing this. So stay alert and be in a calm mode when you enter a trade and put down your money. So all the very best to you.